Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you. It's for Friday the 13th of February. Here we go. You're probably all familiar with a very famous halacha that says that if you have animals that depend on you for food, you are not allowed to go take care of your own eating needs until you have taken care of your animals' eating needs. It's called Tsar Bali Chaim, causing pain to animals. Some say that it's a biblical prohibition. Don't go sit down and be eating when you know that your cow out there in the field is hungry and needs to be fed. You must take care of it first. But now to some of the specifics on that. Does this apply to all kinds of animals? Like I can own a cow, farm animal that's outside while I want to sit down to have my breakfast, or pets that are inside of my house, birds that are in the cage in my house, and even fish that are in the fish tank in my house. And the general answer is that it applies to all of them. Your farm animals, your pets, your birds, your fish, all of them need to be fed before you take care of your own eating needs. Now, let's say you're away and you say, well, I'm away. Well, if you're away, you still, of course, have to be taking care of the needs of the animals that are dependent on you for food. So if you're in Cancun and you're about to have in your hotel your fantastic breakfast, you would be having to check with the people who are caring for your animals, and hopefully there are people taking care of that, and ask them, well, at least make sure that they have fed the animals for breakfast, and make sure that that is taken care of, and then you can take care of yourself. That's the general rule, and if you have specific situations that apply to you, speak to your rabbi about it, because this is the general parameter that you're supposed to be following. What about snacks? Can I have a snack if I know that my morning animal hasn't been fed his morning thing yet? So on something as small as a snack, there's actually an argument amongst the rabbis as to whether I can enjoy my snack if my animal still hasn't eaten yet. So because it's an argument, you might want to check with your rabbi first about what you're going to do in your situation. What about if I'm just thirsty and I just want to take a drink, for crying out loud? So you can go have your drink. You can get a drink even though you haven't fed your animal yet. That would be considered fine. The rabbis seem to say that kind of clearly. What if I put out the food for my finicky cat, and at 9 o'clock I look at 9:05 and the cat's just not eating it yet? So do I have to wait, and I can't start my breakfast till he starts his? So the answer to that is no. Once you've put out your food for the cat and you've made food available for the cat, and it in its finicky way is going to nibble at it or do whatever it does, as long as you took care of the cat's needs, that's fine, and then you could, without any guilt, go ahead and have your breakfast, etc. This rule in general applies to all meal times, so that if your animal needs to eat something at lunchtime and that wasn't taken care of, then you shouldn't be eating your lunch yet. But if you have very small children and they're crying for their food, and would this say, oh no, I can't even feed my toddler who's howling over there because I got to go out to the barn? And so the halacha on that is that you may take care of your small children first. It's just that you shouldn't selfishly be taking care of your own needs while your pet that depends on you is hungry. But you could take care of your crying children first if they need you. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.